right, so another big fight has arrived for this outstanding boxer, and certainly we could talk about other parts of his game, but I know you like to lead the dance when it comes to his hands because they are sharp.
Yeah, Johnny, when he's most comfortable, when he's having his most success, it's whenever he's comfortable in the boxing realm. When he can fight behind that beautiful jab, set up the 1-2, set up the jab, jab, right hand. And also those body shots. You see him turn and pivot and dig right up under the elbow with those body shots that can really put his opponent down. So while he may not like to be called a boxer, he wants to be called mixed martial artist, being a boxer is what's allowed him to be where he is today.
And you know what? When Bruce Buffer announces him here in a few minutes, he'll call you mixed martial artist, but we'd like to see the hands here tonight. All right, DC, should be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. I know you, as a high-level wrestler and Olympian yourself, are always curious to see guys who wrestled collegiately on this level now apply their trade in the UFC.
You know, you look at this guy and you think about his past. You think about his background, how he has been trained from his youth to be here. Even though he understood he wanted to be a mixed martial artist, his dad knew that he had to wrestle. And that wrestling took him through college, and it leads him to the UFC. That is why you see him approach fights the way that he does. It's been embedded in this kid. And if he can continue to evolve his entire mixed martial arts game to match his wrestling level, he's hell on wheels. He's shown that to this point.
And one thing he has focused on is being more active when he does get the fight to the ground, so perhaps we'll see an uptick in the ground and pound here tonight as this high-level wrestler gets back to work.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt.
All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Quinton Rampage Jackson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is an Ultimate Fighter season winner and former UFC light heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Sugar Rashad Evans.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here's the 5'2" player and former UFC champion, Sugar Rashad Evans, ready to go for round 1. Now, his career began with 3 consecutive first-round finishes. Only
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, nice kick.
Jackson's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense. Big shots being landed on both sides here. That strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh!
And back to his feet. Striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse. Oh, nice. Nice takedown.
And now is where things could get really interesting.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Evans. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back. It helps him to evade those strikes.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You got to move. You got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
A swing and a miss by Rampage.
Hands high, hands high.
Wild attempt with the right hand there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Lands the front kick to the body now. Nice work on the feet by Rampage.
Oh, nice takedown defense. One of the most important strikes of the clinch is this big body shot.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Hook to the head by Evans. Cut above the eye.
Another takedown lands. If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Time to work. You gotta get up. Time to work. Get up.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Rampage getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Massive shot from the top.
Under a minute to go. Another ground and pound strike lands.
You gotta move your hips. Make some space.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Evans. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Jackson's in half guard.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Relentless pressure from the top by Evans. Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now. Evans is bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Front kick to the body is there. Nice work by Rampage. Overhand lands.
This guy did not miss the head with his strikes.
Oh, and yet another one landed there by Evans. Well, he was able to block that one. Takedown defense is there. Fighters separate from the... Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. a strike to land from bottom position. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Getting him out here. Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Evans is right back to the full mount.
Great shot from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Nice positional control here. Lands a big elbow there. Jackson's in half guard now. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. And these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
And blocks the shot there. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Take your time. Take your time.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Nice takedown. There you go.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Evans has got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's gonna...
Big shots landed by him now. Under a minute to go here in our second round. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, and get up.
Fight back!
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evans. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Evans. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Round three next.
Stop.
All right, heading back to the corner now, and Jackson's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Jackson's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside position? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. Now the hammer fist here by Evans.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. If you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change. And doing work with the jab.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Shot to the body, turned back by Rampage. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Get back in this, it only takes one punch.
Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or the farmhouse for Thanksgiving. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Evans going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, another blow lands on the cut. Critical situation now. He's a bloody mess.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Evans is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Good work from the top here by Evans. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Jackson's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Evans.
Fight back!
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Nice shots landing from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Evans. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Jackson's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Rampage Jackson getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Evans. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 3 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Rashad Evans.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.